Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. In the last episode, we truly became rivals with Goro Akechi. After beating him at his best, we gained his respect on and off the battlefield, with promises of another match to truly test our strength of hearts to its full potential, securing us a true battle as rivals. Once Akechi's ready to truly win against a trickster of fates, a duel of the ages, the leader of thieves versus the prince detective. So, with that all being said, all I can really say now is, it's showtime. So, with that being said, only 2 weeks left in game until the day of reckoning, I guess you can say. So, with that being said, 2 weeks until we finally fully deal with Niijima and see how our story truly got to where it started. So, with that being said, first things first is we're going to be hanging out with Futaba and getting closer and closer to the finale of her social link.
We just gotta wait for a scheduled day now. Do you have some time? I think I want to talk.
I feel like I can become close with Futaba thanks to the hermit persona Arabahaki. I feel like my bond with Futaba will grow stronger soon as well.
It's time. Good to take a break every so often. Do you want to hang out with Futaba?
Of course.
Let's do it in your room then.
Okay. With that, back to our room in Cafe LeBlanc.
Kana-chan and I have been sending tons of emails back and forth lately. She said she wants to go back to school next year, but she might not have the money. As for me, I'm gonna go back.
You've really matured, and if you're bullied again, you've really matured. Yeah, you definitely have.
I think I've gained like 50 levels in the past few months, and it's all because of you, Spooks. And I mean, sure I hated elementary school, but I met Kana-chan there, so maybe it wasn't all that bad. The same goes for high school. Even if I hate it, I know something positive will come from it.
Yeah, true about that.
But I still have to do the last item on my promise list, being okay without you around.
Okay.
Honestly, I've been feeling kind of weird lately. My heart's been beating real fast when we're together. Even when we're apart, I can't stop thinking about you.
That doesn't sound healthy. Are you okay, Futaba? You're imagining things. Are you okay? Yeah, are you okay, Futaba?
Not at all. I'm more like, no okay. But then again, I feel good too. By the way, can I ask you a favor? It's a pretty big one.
What's that?
Can we skip that last promise?
If you want. No way. You're giving up. If you want to. Yeah, you don't have to.
Oh good. Thanks for not getting mad at me.
It's all good.
I just can't be okay without you around. Life doesn't feel the same when you're not with me. I mean, hurt not that, but I don't know.
It's all good, I guess.
Spooks, you're always so nice to me, kinda like Sojiro is. That makes sense for him, though. I mean, he's basically my dad. But you don't have a reason like that, so why are you being so nice?
Because we're friends.
I just thought of a possibility. And, the only one you treat, but am I the only one that you treat like this?
Not really. We kinda treat all our friends like this. I should choose my words very carefully.
Why Spooks?
Because we're teammates, because I love you. Because we're teammates. Yeah, we're friends. Sorry, Futaba. I already set my eyes on getting a character that wasn't in the original one, so I just want to really see what Kuzumi's is, because I feel like hers is going to be really important, maybe. I honestly don't know, but I feel like for her to be the only added, female cast member to have a, or just a character to have a relationship status in the game, I feel like it could be much more important to do Kuzumi's, because I've never seen it. So, I've never seen any character other than Makoto and Kawakami's, to be honest. So, honestly, I haven't seen any of Futaba's or Haru's or any of the other characters, but I've really set my eyes on seeing what Kuzumi's could lead to, because, I don't know, she's specifically for this game, and I feel like there's probably more to her than what I've seen so far. So honestly, definitely still gonna say for Kazumi at this point.
Teammates. Oh, right. Of course teammates would want to be next to each other, it's so obvious. Oh, that's gotta be why my heart's always pounding so much. I know how much I care about my teammates, and you Spooks, my key item. From now on, I'm gonna devote my every fiber of my being into supporting you guys.
Okay, of course, Futaba. I can feel a strong bond of trust from Futaba. Would make sense. But with that, level 9 of the Hermit Arcana, Futaba Sakura, Arcana Hermits, rank 9, emergency shift. Chance to swap swap current party members with backups when 2 or more people are KO'd. Pretty good. We haven't ran into any problems like that yet, but it definitely could happen the further we get in. Your Hermit Confidant has increased to rank 9. You will now earn even more XP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Hermit Arcanum. Futaba can now use Emergency Shift, which could definitely come in handy if we ever do get knocked out, so we'll definitely use it. Bosses are definitely going to be where that's going to probably take effect, or even the badass shadows that we've been running into. So yeah, definitely one of those two is definitely going to be where that comes in handy.
Oh, it's gonna get me great.
Okay, of course. Well, now what do we gotta do?
Oh, teammate, my teammates. Spooks joined Futaba's party. Futaba is beaming at Spooks. Futaba attacks. Fatal damage to Spooks. Wait a second. That's not what teammates are supposed to do.
Yep, that's true. No knocking me out completely, please.
Laters.
Okay, well, see you later, Futaba. I watch Futaba home. And with that, back to Cafe LeBlanc. Gotta always love these extra conversations, since these weren't in the original game. These are only in Royal, so it's always nice to see these.
Oh, hey Spooks, there's something I wanted to ask you about. When we talked earlier today, you said I'm your teammate, but that's, kind of vague, right? Could you get more specific? What kind of teammate am I to you?
A true friend, a partner, a key item. Well, she likes calling us a key item, so I guess she would be a key item as well.
Oh, seriously? So I fall under your most valuable items, huh?
Yep, that's true.
I didn't know I was that important to you. Good thing I'm your teammates. We kind of something special, Like, no matter how far apart we are, our hearts will always be connected. Wait, no matter how far apart. So that means, sorry, I completely spaced out. But yeah, we're gonna be really great teammates. Anyhow, time to make like a tree.
Make like a tree? And go silent? What do you mean by that one? I honestly don't get that saying, but okay. Make like a tree. Okay. Interesting. But, honestly, I guess it makes sense. Well, let's see who we got to hang out with. EY is one, which is not bad. And let's just make sure, because... Oh, I saw one. Chihaya. Chihaya would probably be smart, because of the fact that rank 10 is her final one right now. So, if it's between EY and Chihaya, I think it would be best to finish off Chihaya first, and then continue with EY. So, yeah, we'll do Chihaya then. That makes sense. So, let's go see how Chihaya is doing, and see how the Wheel of Fortune Arcana truly ends. So, hey Chihaya, long time no see.
Kirtan, are you sure you're gonna be okay? I can sense you, it just by looking at your face, the death aura is emanating a strange light. Please be careful. Well then, what would you like to do today?
Let's do another verification test.
There's something I'd like to ask you. Please have a seat.
I feel like I can become closer with Chihaya thanks to the Fortune Persona, or Fortune Persona Fortuna. I feel like my bond with Chihaya will grow stronger soon as well.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hang out with Chihaya?
Of course.
Yes. Please sit down.
Okay. Well, let's see how this ends.
The members seem to be doing well now. I do a phone consultation with them from time to time, and they're all being very cheerful. That goes for my fortune teller customers as well. I've been getting thanked a lot more lately, even by the people who get bad fortunes. Particularly when I tell them they can alter their fates.
You seem to be very well. You've changed. You've definitely changed.
That's very true. All I used to say before was say we're going to face misfortune.
True, but now you're telling them they have a chance.
I had a best friend in the town I used to live in. She was the first person I read a fortune for. When she started avoiding me, I read the fortune of our fates. It was a terrible result, but I prayed that it would somehow work out. However, that never happened. That's when I started to believe the fate couldn't be changed.
Oh, so that would make sense.
No surprise though, right? Because I didn't take action on my part to try and change it. I haven't talked to her in years, but maybe I'll try contacting her sometime.
That sounds like a good idea. And you should. It's never too late. It's definitely never too late. You can definitely try.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, could this be?
What could be? Well, let's see what the fortune says. Well, what is it?
The power of conviction is amazing. Her fate and mine are connected.
Oh, that's good.
I will no longer be swayed by names like monster or maiden. I am simply a fortune teller who provides advice to people with broken spirits, so that they will have a conviction and face their future without getting pushed around by fates. That's the fate I've chosen for myself.
I support you. You have strong convictions. Well, I definitely support you on that.
Thank you. Now it's your turn to speak. What would your conviction be as a Phantom Thief?
Oh, she got us. Like I said, it always seems to be anybody that's not part of our team seems to figure it out right away after rank 10. Because of the fact that after we deal with a target as big as they had to be dealing with themselves, changing out of nowhere, it definitely does kind of make it obvious that it was us that helped them in that way. And after everything with the burst of popularity that was the Phantom Thieves, everyone would be suspecting that something might have happened there. So it does make sense.
Sorry, I used to fortune telling to find out your true identity. I couldn't help but think that you had something to do with the chairman's confession. Then I discovered that you're the trickster who causes a sensation in the world. It was the same card as the figure who helped me take down the chairman. It finally struck home for me.
I wonder if you're right. So what if I'm the trickster? You're pretty sharp. Yeah, you're pretty sharp. No point in pretending not to be the Phantom Thief or the trickster at this point. So, she's already got us. And her fortune telling is 100% absolute. Because how her powers work is she's actually a fortune teller. Unlike, like most fortune tellers, it's more of like they just read the cards and the cards tell them it. She's done time and time again, her fortunes have come true. So, it does make sense that even if we were to say no, she would still believe it. So, yeah, we can't just pretend not to be at this point.
I got you good, didn't I?
I guess so.
But I don't care for what your true identity is. As long as you're around, I can always be my true self. So it's me. I'm fine. Only the fate of the Phantom Thieves is rather unclear. The Arcana is set in a tricky position. You can always see it's facing both heaven and hell. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like it.
Well, that definitely falls in line with the ruin that we've been having to go through so far. We still don't know what the ruin is, but it definitely falls in line. Whatever our decisions are determines our path in the end. So, definitely is true. But, it's not a problem. Are you worried about me? What does it mean? Yeah, what does it mean anyways? Maybe she can help us.
Oh, I'm sorry, I really can't read the sequence. However, I'll be at your side.
Well, that's reassuring.
As a fortune teller who changes fates, I will guide you so you can avoid misfortune.
Well, thank you. That's reassuring. Definitely is reassuring, but thank you. Yeah, thank you, Chihaya. Well, I feel a strong bond with Chihaya. I definitely do as well, but with that, I am thou and thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break thy yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of fortune, granting thee infinite power. And with that, the Wheel of Fortune Arcana is now officially over, leaving us with only so many left. And although we're getting closer to the end, we still have quite a little bit we could still do via our Arcanas and our Confidants. So, with that, Confidants, Fortune Teller, Wheel of Fortune, rank 10 max. Special bond reading allows you to clearly understand what other people are thinking. Your Wheel of Fortune confidant has increased to max rank. You will now earn the max amount of Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Wheel of Fortune Arcanum. Chihaya is now able to tell you your special bond reading, which is useful. You can now fuse Lakshmi, the most powerful persona of the Wheel of Fortune Arcanum. And we'll take it. Special bond reading. Choosing special bond reading may change the color of certain dialogues options when you spend time with confidants. The highlighted option will improve your relationship with the confidants. However, remember that some answers will still change the nature of your relationship, so choose very carefully. So I guess if you want to start a relationship with them, it would also say that would be the good option. So it would make sense, but yeah, we'll be fine with that for now. But that's also a pretty good one, honestly.
Still with a strange sequence, the cards were in, when I read your fortune about your true identity. Several cards with strong personalities gathered around the trickster. It's quite improbable. It was also almost as if they were trying to connect them together. You either have amazing charisma, or you're trouble magnets.
That would also fall in line with all the other arcanas that we have gathered around us.
Oh, the verification tests are over, but don't forget about me, okay? Please visit again sometime. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye, Chihaya. But with that, the social / confidant with Chihaya is now officially over. With that meaning that we don't have any more with her anymore. But it doesn't mean she's over yet in the story. It just means that we don't have any more confidant readings with her. So, honestly, I guess we'll find out what to do from there. But, with that being said, let's see who we got to deal with this time. Shinya or Haru? Well, Haru's more important, and I did say that confidants that are based on our team are more priority, so that being said, let's go see how Haru's doing. Since, honestly, it's probably about time we go see her again. So, let's see what's going on. Hey Haru, long time no see. So, let's see here. Oh, harvesting vegetables. I forgot that I actually forgot about that. Because when I went back to make sure I got extra points, I actually forgot to do the vegetable thing again. But, it's fine. I came to see you. Yeah, we came to see him.
Right, thank you. My apologies, I'm quite busy taking care of the planners. It takes some time for someone as comfy myself.
I feel like I could become closer with Haru thanks to the Empress persona Haridi. I feel like my bond with Haru will grow stronger soon as well.
It's good to take a break every so often. Do you want to hang out with Haru?
Of course.
So you'll help me? Well, if you insist.
Well, I do insist. So, let's help you out with the flower beds. Time to do some gardening.
Wow, Spookskin, you're quite skilled. The soil over here would be so healthy if you were here more often.
Okay, would make sense. More people, the merrier when it comes to gardening.
Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be of use to the work of the Phantom Thieves. This started as just a hobby, so it's amazing to see it transform into a more practical skill.
Well, gardening is definitely a useful skill, so it does make sense.
Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own at home. Coffee beans.
Coffee beans? You like coffee? Are you opening a cafe? Are you starting a farm? Farm? That makes no sense, but, are you opening a cafe? That would make sense.
Would you come if I was? I mean, doesn't the idea of a boutique cafe sound lovely?
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
Anyways, I recently discovered the joy of in the taste and aroma of the coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavor.
Well, that's cool.
Tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before.
Really? Why is that?
Pardon me. I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share it with you again?
Of course. What is it?
As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Akumura Foods.
Well, makes sense.
For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to ingratiate themselves to me. but since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most definitely, people are starting trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust their other employees. They say they can come to me out of respect, but I know they really just want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. The worst ones are about Takura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father's passing. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but he only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with his asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though.
What do you mean? So you won't accept his offer? He sounds kind of suspicious. Yeah, if he's just started being nice to you recently, that does sound kind of weird. So yeah, he does sound a little suspicious.
Yes, I can't help but wonder about him.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
He even went as far as recommending I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune, but I realized that if I did so, he would be able to strike the Okuman thing completely. Takura-san must be scheming to take the company for himself.
Well, if you sell your own shares, how is that possible? Wouldn't you still own the company because it's under your name? How would that work? I don't understand company management. That doesn't make any sense to me, honestly, because wouldn't you have to sell your company completely by signing that? You could sell your shares, but that makes no sense. But I don't know enough about that kind of stuff, so I'm not going to go into detail, because I really don't know. But it doesn't make any sense to me, though.
At least it's possible.
This is a complex issue. You might be wrong. Maybe you should fire him. This is a really complex issue that I don't know about.
Indeed it is. None of the advice I got so far has been helpful either. Everyone only speaks out of their own self-interest.
No, that's not good.
Thank you for today, though. I feel a little bit better after talking with T about this with you. Oh, and don't worry, I'll make sure I keep myself motivated even through these difficult times.
Okay, of course. I can sense Haru's trust in me. And with that, rank 2 of the, Empress Arcana. Haru Kumura, Arcana, Empress, rank 2. With that, we'll definitely take it. Your Empress Confidant has increased to rank 2. You will now earn even more XP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Empress Arcana. Cool, we'll take it.
I'm gonna stay a little while longer to check the drainage. I need to make sure these vegetables turn out as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Okay, of course. You do you.
Well, see you later.
See you later, Haru. Well, I hope you're doing okay. She seems to be doing a lot better. So, thankfully she's, feeling at least a little bit better after her father's passing and all. But she still has a lot of problems she has to go through.
Oh, sorry, I wanted to ask you something. It's not terribly important, but what vegetables do you tend to like most, Spooks can? I might as well grow the things that everyone likes eating.
Moonlight carrots, sun tomatoes, or jewel melons. Well, I like melon, but honestly, I really like tomatoes. So, sun tomatoes, I guess. So, I'll take that.
I give seedlings for that. I can grow quite a few. Fresh picked tomatoes are so sweet, and they actually do taste like fruits. And they're quite nice and curry.
Oh, that works. That'll definitely help out Sojiro.
Thanks for sharing your preferences. I'll try my best to grow them. I hope you'll be able to grow, keep helping me. Good night for now.
Okay, good night for now. But yeah, definitely... Yeah, her company people sounds pretty shady, let's be honest. They still haven't caught the culprits. What are the police doing? Do your job. You're nothing but tax thieves. How long are they going to let the Phantom Thieves run free? The country's done for. Someone better take responsibility. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Another box game for you.
Oh, more stuff. Well, we'll take it. Salvation S and Hustle S. Those are just some stuff I bought from that, what was it, Saturday show? I forgot which one it was, but I definitely like grabbing that every now and then. But, let's see here. Who do we have available? It's always, worthwhile to check who we got. Looks like... No, not much. But... Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. I believe there is an item we can get from her. So if we go to, oh yeah, I think that would be a good idea. So let's go to the crossroads and see what we can do with her, since there is actually one thing we can get. I believe we have to take her to Ginza, but I don't know if we can actually just select it or not. I guess we'll find out.
There you are. I've been stuck at work lately, so I haven't had any decent food. I wish I could go eat sushi, now that I got my bonus. Oh, did you bring me some Phantom Thieves info?
I have a strong bond with Oya.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hang out with Oya?
Of course. Maybe I should invite her out for expensive sushi. That should be Ginza, I think, so let's invite her.
I see. A sushi shop in Ginza, huh? Sounds good. Let's go. I'll treat you, of course.
Okay, then we got exactly what I needed. Okay, I don't know what the item is. All I know is that we have to go to Ginza for it with Oya, so let's see what happens.
I just got my bonus, so I'm going to get some sushi, some of the most expensive sushi today. Come on, don't hold back, or order anything you want. Think of it as, a thanks for all the info you've given me. Plus, I would like to eat normal food once in a while too, you know.
Let's keep our spirits up. Easy on the alcohol, okay? Or normal food. Let's keep our spirits up. Yeah, true.
You're right. Let's make sure we get nice and energized for our next big mission.
Okay.
Okay, it's on me today. Knock yourself out.
Okay, I'll definitely knock myself out. Get the best sushi out there.
Oh, wow. You ate a ton. Well, I guess that's normal for a high school kid. I'll just have to make up for it with more scoops. I'll be counting on you.
Okay.
Well, I guess we should get going. Let's get some sushi to go and stop by Lala-chan's place.
Oh, okay, of course.
Hey, I didn't know how, you could buy this. Alright, I'm giving you one as a gift. Now we'll each have one piece of a matching set.
Matching set? Sushi teacup. Okay, I already have a strong bond with Oya. Oh, that's right, I might have something Oya might like. Considering Oya, I feel like she'd be delayed to receive something she can use at work. True. That is a good question. Well, let's see here. Do we have anything for... Yep, here we go. We have... Yeah, it's probably going to be this one then. Or it would be desk worker who needs a break. Probably not that one. I'm going to say this one. A chic black mug for one who's married to their desk. This seems like something she would like. If she's like, something she could use at work.
Presents. That's so nice of you. I'll take it, thanks.
No problem. And it seems like she liked it, so cool. It feels like I touched Oya's heart a little. I guess so, but not captured it completely, so it wasn't the best thing, but it's still something she would like.
Thanks for today. I'll be counting on you for more info.
Okay, of course, Oya. Well, now we have the, little teacup there. That's pretty cool, sushi teacup. Huh. Wonder what it looks like on the actual, like, room area.
Hey.
Hey, Yusuke.
We will be sending the calling card on the 18th, 10 days from now. Would you like to do anything before then?
I want to train. We already trained. I want to do some more, hanging out outside. I want to play a little bit more.
I see. You maintain your composure. I suppose you're made of sterner stuff. Very well. All existence depends on the strategy. Let's do everything we can do.
Okay, of course. But, yeah. Definitely don't need any more training after everything we've done. I think we're perfectly ready for, Side Niijima whenever that comes. But, honestly, yeah, we're perfectly ready until then. Let's be honest here. Okay, with the school stuff for 11-8 all done and over with, let's continue with our main stuff. So, let's see how Haru's doing for rank 3, and continue off with our confidant with her, since, honestly, I am pretty curious what's gonna happen here.
We just need to wait until the day of the announcement. We'll be taking care of these plants until then. Did you need something in the meantime, Sweetskun?
I came to see you.
Why, thank you. The vegetables in the planters are doing well. I could show you them, if you'd like.
I feel like I could become close with Oya, or not Oya, Haru. I don't know why I said Oya, I guess that was the last person we hang down with, but thanks to the Empress persona Haridi, I'm feeling my bond with Haru will grow stronger soon as well.
It's good to take a break every so often. Do you want to hang out with Haru?
Of course.
So we go take a look. Thank you, it really helps.
Well, I'm gonna go take a walk while you're busy with her. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Okay, well definitely will, Morgana. But let's help out Haru.
Soil is quite a mysterious thing. Within a gentle care with even a tiny seed can awaken and spread its roots and grow up towards the sun. It's almost like a mother. Perhaps the aspect is why I find this place so comforting.
Honestly, I just thought of that. What did happen to Haru's mother? We've never even seen or heard anything about her mother. That is something interesting.
Though I started taking care of these planners because one of my teachers asked me to.
Yeah, we actually overheard that one.
I was hesitant at first, but I liked it so much that I kept them long past the original request. I started mixing my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios, and now I raise these plants in complete secret. But Spooks-kun, I'm worried what the school might do if they found out about this.
A Phantom Thief doesn't worry. They won't find out. It'll be okay, I promise. Yeah, it'll be okay. I don't think they would get on you for planting.
You're so dependable. In that case, we can be partners in crime.
I guess so. Sounds like fun. The Thieves of the Gardens.
Honestly, Spooks-kun, I really enjoy this time we spend together. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him. Oh, sorry, I meant my fiancé. That reminds me, though, I wanted to ask you about your advice about him.
Okay. You're still dating him, though? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you? The whole point of dealing with your father was so you didn't have to marry him. So why are you still hanging out with him? He was a big jerk.
This whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us around the winter of the second year in high school. I was told we were meeting for a friend for dinner, but then he said that friend was going to be my fiancé. I was so surprised, but I suppose I had always known I would someday be married off for political gain. So I accepted that was the start of our relationship.
Well, say goodbye to him. He's not a good person. Honestly, don't even date him. Like, there's no point. Like, literally no point.
But I know relationship stuff, happened, so just to be clear. Anyways, I was never exactly fond of to begin with, but now he's gotten far worse. Recently, he's been suggesting we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage. I can't even stand the look at him, though, let alone spend any actual prolonged time together. So, what can I say to decline his offer?
Just tell him to beat it. I'm just gonna be honest, he kicked Morgana. I don't think he's a good person. Like, he's just a waste of time, to be honest. I'm sorry, but that... Alright, you're way too nice. Just tell him to beat it. I would kick his ass. I'll be honest. If he kicked my cat or my animal, I'd actually go out of my way to actually beat him up. And I'm not even a violent person. So if somebody were to do something to one of my animals, I would definitely retaliate for good reason. But, yeah, Haru, just leave him. Sorry. He's not worth any time, even putting any time into trying to either hope he becomes a better person or nothing, because someone that's willing to hit animals or, you know, do bad things to animals, a lot of the time, they end up becoming, serial killers, and it's a good sign of somebody becoming one. So, yeah. I'm gonna say no, it's not a good idea. Maybe he won't become one, but I don't know for sure because his story ends faster than I could really tell, because you only really hear about him during the social links with Haru, I guess I should say. And that makes the most sense because of the fact that he shouldn't even be in the story anymore, to be honest. But, yeah, the guy is a total piece of you-know-what, so, yeah. I really doubt he's worth putting any kind of trouble into, I'm gonna be honest. But, yeah, that is something true, though. If you're willing, if there is a good chance, it's not like a high chance, of course, but a lot of people that do end up becoming that kind of stuff do start with hurting animals. So, yeah, so I'd be very careful around him. I'll just be honest, I would be out of there in a heartbeat, to be honest. But if you still want to try, I lay down as a good idea. Because the whole point of, this whole story of dealing with her father was to, get rid of the boyfriend once and for all and not have to deal with them anymore. But apparently that's not the case, which is weird. Wonder why that is, because that makes no sense. But, I guess, okay. I don't want to go with you. I'm afraid of flying. We should break up. Well, I say do that one. We should break up. Just tell him straight up.
About that.
Well, what about it?
As you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to rescind the marriage proposal. So any connection between putting a halt to the marriage will have to come from me. Telling the truth, I've already mentioned that to my fiancé.
Okay.
But he refuses to listen to a single word I have to say. Apparently he's even telling the employees at Kumar Foods about the contract he made with my father.
Well, it doesn't matter. Who gives a crap what your father wrote on a contract? He can't sell his own daughter. I'm sorry, but it's not a legal binding contract. It may be like, oh, well, for him, he thinks it's legally binding, but it's not. Sorry, but no. Tell him to F off. Seriously. I know I don't like to curse or whatever, but I'll be honest, stuff like that makes no sense. If you don't like somebody, just don't deal with them. It's simple as that. Because if you put yourself into that kind of situation, it's just a toxic relationship, and it's just going to end in everyone being in a bad situation. Probably not the fiancé. The fiancé's probably... No one cares about what is going to happen there with him, because he's just a toxic person. And vice versa if it was Haru being the bad person. But you shouldn't be dealing with somebody like that, especially if they're your significant other. And Haru never was this person's significant other, so why even bother?
How the company would have to pay extreme preparations if it got called off for any reason. I just don't know how to handle things thus I can postpone while I'm still in high school, but after that...
Well, I thought you didn't care about Okumura Foods. Just throw away Okumura Foods if that's the point. I don't think you should put yourself in that much risk to deal with that guy forever.
Thinking about it now, it seems my father's death has turned out to be quite favorable for my fiancé. After all, he's now engaged to a majority shareholder of a massive company. I should suppose in the end all he really cares about is his own personal gain.
Well, obviously.
But that's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on. It's supposed to be something more. Something like a love so intense that just seeing the other person makes your chest tighten up.
Well, yeah. You just answered your own problem. Just tell him to leave. If that's not the case, then you're not in a relationship.
Have you ever experienced that?
Well, once, in reality, but we're still playing as Joker, so I'll say not yet, even though I have personally one relationship and that's it. But, yeah, not yet. Not here.
I guess we're both in the same position then.
I guess so.
But there's no spark like that with my fiancé. Spending time with him is almost like some kind of training. Still, any hardship I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thieves. Eventually, I'll get through this.
Well, hopefully so. But, yeah, I still say, don't even bother with the dude. I can sense an earnest resolve from Haru. Yeah, I definitely can as well. But she's being way too nice to that dude. I'd tell him to hit the road a long time ago, to be honest, if I were in her shoes. But Haru Okumura, Arcana Empress, rank 3. Follow-up. Chance to perform a follow-up attack if Joker's attack does not down the enemy. Your Empress Confidant has increased to rank 3. You will now earn even more XP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Empress Arcana. Haru can now use follow-up. Okay, take it. Well, what now, Haru?
Oh, it's getting like I should probably get back to my gardening. Well, I'll be staying here a little while longer.
Okay, we'll see you later then.
See you later.
But with that, back to Cafe LeBlanc. Then we'll probably do one more thing, and then we'll end off today's episode. So, let's see.
Sorry for the sudden call. You remember how we talked about my fiancé, why he won't stop asking me to spend the weekend with him? My excuse was my friend was calling me, so here I am, away from him.
Smart response. Sounds like a hassle. Which friend? Smart response. Yeah, pretty good smart.
Oh, hehe. I never done anything like that before. My heart was pounding.
Well, honestly, it's for a good reason, honestly. Don't even bother with him, just like I said.
Oh, he's getting more and more persistent at this rate. I don't know how much longer I can play along, but hearing your voice calmed me down a bit. Thanks for listening to me. I'll let you go for now. See you later.
Okay, we'll see you later, Haru. But yeah, that's just a really unfortunate circumstance. But it's something I truly don't believe in, that kind of relationships, where you're married off to somebody just because your family says so. I really, really don't like that. It's something that really grinds my gears personally. But I've already talked about it before, so I'm not going to go into more detail on it, but I just don't like it. But, let's see here, see who we can hang out with. Looks like EY is the one we're going to hang out with. Okay, that works with me. So, let's see if he actually texted us first, because sometimes they do. Oh, yeah, he did.
Huh, remember what I said?
Yeah, of course.
Remember how I said I was going to give you a hard time? Well, I got a job for you.
Feel like I can become close with EY thanks to the Hangman persona Jiteyu. Feel like my bond with EY will grow stronger soon as well.
Looks like you have a job to do. Are you gonna help EY out tonight?
Of course, go right away. I'll be right there.
Huh, you'll be working the shop today. Hurry on over, part-timer.
Okay, let's go see how EY is doing. So we're gonna help him out with the shop. Okay, works for me.
Huh, be careful with this gun. For when anyone's interested in buying it, let me know right away. This thing's an antique. Not gonna sell it to anyone unless they're a real gun expert.
Okay, well, makes sense.
Oh, and about Suda. I heard about how he got excommunicated from the clan. Apparently his boss found out what happened. Serves him right, huh?
That's great news. Feel bad for him? Are you sure he's still alive? Yeah, are you sure he's still alive? It is Yakuza.
Huh, think so. Pretty big relief, assuming it's true. I mean, sure, the bastard pisses me off, but never once wished he'd up and die on me. Huh, this whole thing's been real crazy, though. I mean, Suda used to be the role model for upholding the code. Guess this is what he meant when he said times were changing.
Guess so. Well, what's that?
Huh, hello? Oh, it's you. So I want to talk about Suda. Huh, wait, what? The hell are you doing? You mother effer. Huh, hey, hold on.
Huh? Something just happened.
Huh, damn it. The bastard Masa's abducted Karu.
Oh, shoot. Well, who's Masa, or will Karu be okay? We met Masa. He was that guy we sneaked on earlier. So, will Karu be okay? Yeah, will he?
Huh, better damn well be. Or else Masa's a dead man. Huh, God, a piece of shit. Huh, he knows about Suda's failure. Whole time. Bet he was just waiting for a chance like this.
We should hurry. Let's close up shop. We should really hurry. That's dangerous. We can't let Suda or Masa do anything with, Karu. That would be really bad.
Right. They're over at Suicide Park. I'll grab the keys and lock up. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, we can't let that happen. We need to get there soon and fast. Okay, well, there he is. Definitely is, threatening Karu, that's for sure. That's a big knife.
Huh, let Karu go.
Take it easy, Mune-san. All I did was give him a friendly ride home from cram school. Ain't that right, Karu-kun?
Dad, I'm sorry. He said he had some stuff to tell me about you. Then he...
Huh, Karu.
Man, ain't he just a real great kid. What's your goal here, Masa? Cut the bullshits. Yeah, what's your goal here? Yeah, what's the point? And what are you, Mune-san's little errand boy? Wait, I remember you. You're the weirdo from the diner.
Huh, I said let Karu go.
Huh, F off. I heard you the first time.
Huh, so what are you gonna make me do?
Great question. You know those modded guns you were gonna give Suda? It'd be real nice to get my hands on them. There's a lieutenant spot open now that Suda's gone, but I still need to prove my worth before I can get it. And you're gonna help me do just that. Huh, okay.
Huh, sorry, Masa, but you got some real shitty timing. You just broke them all down. There's nothing left.
Huh, you think that's gonna dissuade me? You know, I know everything about Karukun's situation.
What?
My situation? Dad, what's that mean?
Don't you remember that what I told you in the car, Karukun? About your dad, about what he thinks of you. Huh? What his dad thinks of him?
Right? I'm just a burden, aren't I? That's it, isn't it? Tell me, Dad, I can't handle the truth.
That ain't true. I'm trying to protect you, Karu.
Hey, this is family bullshit. This family bullshit is real touching and all, but we're supposed to be negotiating here, remember? Why don't we start, with a delivery date? The sooner the better in my book. How about no delivery date and we kick your butt? Because it's 3-on-1. Sorry, Masa, but your little knife does not scare, EY, I'm pretty sure. Well, it scares him at the moment because Karu's next to it, but as soon as you move anywhere farther away from Karu, I'm pretty sure you're done in the dirt, dude. And even if you did try and do something, I think EY, or like if he even took out Karu, even if he wanted to, I'm pretty sure EY would literally be able to smash that guy's face in 1 second after him even trying to plunge the knife anywhere near him. So I'm sorry, but Masa, you're not in really a good position here, bud.
God damn it.
Oh, don't give me that shit. None of this would be happening if you didn't go and take that brat in.
I knew it. Everything really is my fault.
Karu.
Well, tell him the truth. You need to trust your son. Yeah, trust your son, bud. He'll believe ya.
Spooks.
Hey, what are you two chatting about over there? Well, you want to go through with it?
Karu, listen. There's something I've been keeping from you for a while now, and you're probably not gonna like it. Truth is, your real parents didn't die in a car crash. You were abandoned by your mother when you were still a little baby. That's why I took you in. Believe it or not, I was actually part of the coups back then.
Huh?
Oh man, I can't believe you really freaking told him, Mune-san. He's not lying, Karukun. From what I heard, your mom tried to sell you to us just so she could get her hands on some easy drug money.
Sell me?
Yep, that's when Mune-san here wasn't buying. She just dumped you and ran. And that's how you ended up with a Kuza dad. Pretty crazy, huh? That's a relief. I've been trying to hold that in all day long. I couldn't wait to see your look on your face when you finally found out. Man, this is hilarious. Boo freaking who, how sad.
Enough. All of that might be true, but it's still in the past now. I'm not a child anymore, and I never let a stupid secret like that get to me.
Huh? See, Masa, you had no leverage here, bud.
So what if my mom dumped me? Or if my dad was part of the Yakuza? We might not be related by blood, but we are connected by the gecko. So you know what? I don't care about what you have to say about us. I'm me, and Mune Hisha EY is my dad.
Attaboy, Karu. Listen, Masa, let's put an end to this right here. Right now. We start fresh.
You seriously don't get it, do you? Karu-kun's... no, Masa. You're the one who doesn't get it. Oh, hey, look who it is. Suda. You've really effed up this time.
Suda.
Suda, I mean, sir? Don't give me that. I know you've ratted me out to the boss. You never have been good at keeping your mouth shut. No, it wasn't me. Uh-huh. And what do you think you're doing waving that knife around, huh? I'm sorry. Your kid's got guts, Mune. Like father, like son, huh?
Looks like it. So what now?
Well, I'll start by making this idiot repay his debts. I haven't thought much about what comes after. All I really know is this is where we say goodbye, Mune. Okay, fair enough.
Take care, brother.
Let's go. That guy's not gonna have a fun time. Yeah, that guy, Masa is probably done for, I'm gonna be honest. Wherever that guy's going right now, it's not anywhere good, let's be honest. You don't mess with the Yakuza. If you mess with them, they go hard on you, even if you are Yakuza. So, yeah, I don't think Masa's in a good place right now. Suda's probably either already killed him, or putting him through hell right now. Let's be honest. Let's not sugarcoat things. But, yeah. Masa probably deserves it, though, after what he just did. Threatening a kid, taking Suda's position out, and thinking that he was going to get away with all of it. Probably, it does make sense. But, well, there he goes.
Huh, are you okay, Karu?
Yeah, I was a little afraid, but it's all better now.
Huh, honestly, surprised you stayed calm through all that. Guess you're really maturing quicker than I even realized.
Karu is really strong-willed. He gets that maturity from you. He's a cold kid, huh? Yeah, definitely is.
Huh, damn right he is. Though he ain't much of a kid anymore. Huh, you know, I've been so busy making sure he doesn't end up like me that I forgot to see who he's actually becoming. Huh, can't believe I'm only just realizing this now.
Hehe.
And it's all thanks to you, kid. Appreciate it, for real.
No problem, EY. Feel like my bond with EY is growing even deeper. And with that, rank 9 of the Hangman Arcana, leaving us with only one more left and we're done with EY. So, Hermit and Hanged are pretty much on the edge, the knife's edge now. So that's Weapon Dealer, Arcana Hanged, rank 9. Your Hangman Confidant has increased to rank 9. You will now earn the even more XP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Hangman Arcana, which is always useful.
Hey, all the excitement made me super hungry. Why don't we go back to that diner?
Huh, you're seriously gonna eat on a whole nother level. You might even end up taller than me someday. Huh, come on, let's head over there now.
Let's go.
Okay, of course. Let's all head out there. The three of us enjoyed a peaceful dinner together. Well, sounds like we had a fun time. Always nice to hear. Well, looks like we got one more conversation with EY real quick.
Huh, yo, it's me. Sorry for the whole mess back there.
It's all good.
I'm glad Karu's safe and all, but man, he ended up with a hell of an appetite after that. Sure was something connected by the gecko, huh? Kid must have grown into a man while I wasn't looking.
Like father, like son, Gecko's bonds go beyond blood. Why not Newt's? Gecko bonds go beyond blood. Let's say that one. Since you and him have... Well, although yours is a tattoo, both of you have a gecko on your neck now. So, definitely, yeah, geckos go beyond blood.
Huh, hell are you even talking about? But, guess you might be right. Civil protection for the home and the family. Somehow the gecko actually did end up protecting my family. Sounds too perfect to be real. Ugh. After going out to eat with you guys, I barely moved. Too stuffed. But somehow, it's the best feeling in the whole damn world. Thanks, Spooks. You did some great work. You got me saying all sappy shit. Downright embarrassing. Gotta go get some air. Cool down a little bit. Alright, later, bud.
Thanks, EY. We'll see you later, buddy. Just one more, hangout conversation with him and we're officially done. And wow, I just noticed how low we are. 10% almost. The lower house disbanded. It was an internal split. Masayoshi Shido, he's the only one. He's the only one that can stand up for the what's right. The only one who will make good on his word. That's the kind of person we need leading this nation, especially in times like these. Shido leads the United Future Movement, right? He was right. If we'd taken the Phantom Thieves seriously from the start, they'd be behind bars by now. Which will come first? Do you think regime change or apprehension of the Phantom Thieves? Huh. Regime change? That's a strange way to say it. Huh. United... What was it? United... Huh. That's weird. Let me read that again. United Future Movement. Huh. That sounds like a really weird party. But okay then. Huh. Weird. Huh. Including the day we gotta carry out the plan. There's only 11 days left.
Time is really slipping away. What will happen to us if we fail?
We won't fail, our lives will be over. We won't fail.
It's kinda time to say that for sure though.
Maybe, but we can't lose heart before we even done anything. Even if we do that, we'll be the mess everything up. Even the parts we can definitely succeed in.
You actually said something wise for once.
You wanna fight? You two get along so well.
How so?
That is an outrageous claim.
That's what I should be saying.
Come on, stop it. Let's try and keep tensions low. We're all feeling anxious. Even you, Makoto. Yes, it can't be really helped this time.
That's how I raised you. Not how I raised you. Get a hold of yourself, Ryuji.
Why are you singling me out? Yeah, what did Ryuji do? He's perfectly fine during that whole conversation. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But with that being said... Oh, there's a new picture on there. Wait a minute. Is that supposed to be Shido? Huh, that's weird. What's Shido doing on there? Huh. So wanted, you smell like poo, and apparently Shido is the best. Okay. Interesting. Huh. But with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys. It seems like Akechi's social link is locked off again. Don't know what that means, but whatever we did with rank 7 must have done something really important. I'm not sure what, but it definitely pushed something. As well as the 8th social link. Apparently you can lose that fight. I don't know what happens when you lose it, but apparently you can lose it. But with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.